Over the weekend of February the 14th through to the 16th, Ninja Theory launched the beta for their latest game, the 4v4 Melee Combat Bleeding Edge on Xbox Game Pass. Many Xbox fans, including myself, jumped in and tried to get in as many games as possible, so I've decided to share all my positive and negative thoughts on Bleeding Edge so far, and we're doing it right now. Hey squad, Sykes here, and a kindly reminder that if you enjoyed this video then please make sure you leave a like, head over to InstallationX and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell for notifications of future uploads. So I've had the opportunity to play Bleeding Edge before the open beta, having taken part in the technical alpha and a structured demo at XO19. This was, however, the first time I was able to spend longer than just a couple of matches playing the game. I've now been able to get some solid hours in to get to understand what Bleeding Edge is and how I feel about it. Overall, I really enjoyed my experience, with my overall feelings being very positive, but there are a few niggles that I will share with you as well. First is that all the characters that have been designed by Ninja Theory are really cool and fun to play. There are currently 12 characters in Bleeding Edge, split between 3 groups: damage, support and tank. Damage characters have a balance between damage per second and health, support characters are your healers, and tanks have much higher health stats to be the frontline fighters. All the characters have some very unique playstyles and strategies thanks to their various abilities with differing cooldowns. My personal favourite was Buttercup. She acts as a frontline tank with a grapple ability to pull enemies in to deal damage. She also has a slowing ability and a range damage ability also. What is clearly going to be a fun challenge with Bleeding Edge is studying all the characters to figure out the best strategies and approaches. That could also be a slight negative for Bleeding Edge also. There is a clear skew in terms of difficulty to play with each character. Some characters are clearly specified as being easier to use, such as Buttercup as a tank, Zero Cool as your support, and Demon and Nidhogger as damage characters. More complex characters such as Maeve and Cass as damage characters and Kulev as a support are harder to run. This could mean that there is a clear skill gap which could potentially form between players familiar with the genre and those that are new to the genre. On the other hand, Ninja Theory should be applauded for attempting to make the game accessible for newbies. Time will tell how this balances itself out amongst the player base. One of the real big positives in Bleeding Edge is the dojo. This is a practice area against bot AI where you can learn how to run and play each character. Practicing abilities and combos and getting used to the character's movement and health stats is really important to be successful in a live match. The game also offers well-structured tutorials to help introduce new players. Another positive is the workshop. This is the area where players can modify cosmetics and add multiple builds that you can use for each of the characters. Currently, there are no skins available in the workshop, which will surely be added in later with the full game. We are also likely to get more board and paint cosmetic options, likely to be the microtransaction branch of the main game. Now, the biggest negative that I have so far is to do with the overall look of the game and its impact on gameplay. In Bleeding Edge, it is vital that you stick together as a team. If you get caught out 1v2 or 1v3, you aren't going to last very long. In other words, you will either need to leg it, or you're going to get absolutely wrecked. Now herein lies the problem. When every player of your team and the enemy team are in close combat and popping off abilities, it can be impossible to keep track of what's going on the screen. It can become really frustrating when so much is going on and all of a sudden you're trying to keep track and bang, all your health is gone and you're dead. In other games, the mayhem can be spread out across the map, and only when you're close to the end game do all the players come together. In Bleeding Edge, all the players need to be in close proximity for teamwork virtually all the time, so it's hard to get away from this on-screen explosion of pixels. The other comes in the form of game types. The 2 game types available were Objective Control and Power Collections. Objective Control is straightforward capture the points when they are unlocked and available. Power Collection is where players need to collect power cells and then hand them in at available drop zones when they are unlocked. I enjoyed both these modes, but they did seem a little simple. I am sure more game modes and more creative modes will be available in the main game. If not, then Bleeding Edge could become stale very quickly, so I'm hoping we get a good amount of variety in the full game. Overall, I really enjoyed the experience of Bleeding Edge's beta so far. I am looking forward to getting stuck into and improving my gameplay in this genre where I am rather inexperienced. The challenge of learning all the characters and their abilities is one I am looking forward to taking on. Hopefully the full game will offer a wider variety of maps and modes to sink our teeth into when it releases day 1 in Xbox Game Pass on March the 24th. Well squad, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. If you got a chance to play the beta over the weekend, then let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Follow the channel and myself over on social media in the description below. And as always, for more on Bleeding Edge and all things Xbox, stay tuned to InstallationX. Bye guys.